Hello, everyone. My name's Kyle. My classmates and I would like to first welcome you to our discussion about our new travel agency called Broken Bold Student Travel Agency. But before we jump into the dynamics of how we're going to launch and the breakdown of everything, let's first take a look at the overview. So, as you can see, this is not a quick summary or a brief discussion about a possible business venture. This is an in depth statistical analysis and everything from environmental analysis all the way to implementation schedule about how we're going to be put out into the market and in depth on exactly what steps we're going to take and from the research that we conducted. This is all taken from the subjects that we've learned in the past weeks in this class. And now I would like to pass it on to my friend, colleague, and hopefully future business partner, Trevor Moore.
Thank you, Kyle. As Kyle mentioned, my name is Trevor Moore, and I will be covering the environmental analysis. This will cover everything from our focus market, what the market looks like, to include the market share, what the top companies are doing in the market, their market value, and issues from the consumer in our target market. I will also go over both a SWOT and PESTLE analysis, highlighting some key segments that may influence the success of our travel agency. Diving deeper into the market on a broad spectrum is hospitality and tourism, but to break it down more specifically, we are in the market of online travel agencies. This industry is very expansive and plays a vital role in the global economy, along with the economy in North America. The travel agency market covers services from booking, that initial form of travel, to living accommodations, to food and restaurant, into the entertainment while you are on your getaway. Together, all of these services make up for what we hope a memorable and seamless experience wherever you travel in the world. Now we are going to look at an overview of the market, starting with the market share. In North America, the market has performed strongly, and with US based online travel agencies, they passed the $100 billion revenue mark for the first time in 2023. It has gone up drastically with the pandemic ending, and in 2024, the overall market value of OTAs is $235 billion. What makes up the majority of the OTA bookings is hotels, representing 58% in the United States. There are three major players in the OTA market, with Expedia Group, Booking Holdings holding over 50% of the market share, and Airbnb with over 15% of the market share. As you can see, Expedia Group owns a wide range of travel brands, including VRBO, Hotels.com, and Trivago, and Booking Holdings owns Booking.com, Priceline.com, Kayak, and OpenTable. Looking at the 2024 market share for Q3, Expedia Group had 19%, Booking Holdings at 38%, and Airbnb at 13%. Now we are going to take a look at the market value for the online travel agency. As of 2024, the overall online travel agency market value in North America was $235 billion. And then as of December 5th, 2024, Booking Holdings was at 74% of the market share with 175 billion, Airbnb at 36% with 85 billion, and Expedia Group at 10% with $25 billion. Now looking at issues that consumers have brought up in our market, although there are more, these are the ones we felt were most vital. Sustainable travel is important to 82% of consumers, but almost half admit that it isn't a primary concern when booking. Another problem is brand differentiation. because the travel industry has become a very crowded space. So we will need to consider what sets us apart from our competitors. The final problem is audience considerations. Brands need to consider who they want to appeal to, which for us is college students. Travel is still a top priority for the younger generation, particularly millennials and Gen Z, who are willing to spend what money they have to travel versus the older generations. Now we are going to cover the SWOT analysis, identifying internally our company's strengths and weaknesses, and externally the opportunities and threats within the market. As you can see, there are many subcategories to each element of the SWOT. I am going to cover the ones that are highlighted in each section because we felt these are the most important. Starting with strengths, we have affordability and strong understanding of our target market. With affordability, our agency will provide low cost travel packages that appeal to the price sensitive college demographic. We will do this by partnering with budget airlines, hostels, affordable hotels, and local vendors so we can offer competitive pricing. We will also have targeted marketing with campaigns for students using social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. We will also provide options for customizable itineraries that allow students the most affordable choice, and when paying, there will be a flexible paying plan including installments or group discounts. We will also provide unique offerings that focus on adventures, educational, and culturally immersive experiences that are popular with students. To hit on the strong understanding of our target market, we will have cultural relevance that curates experiences that resonate with college trends and interest, along with peer recommendations, with there being high potential for word of mouth marketing within student communities. Our travel agency will be digitally savvy with mobile app development, allowing user friendly apps for easy booking and itinerary management, along with having an active presence on all social media platforms. Moving on to weaknesses, we will be focusing on limited resources and customer retention. With being a startup travel agency, we will have limited resources to include a smaller budget for operations compared to larger travel agencies. It will also be difficult to secure premium partnerships with high end providers. Moving to customer retention, there is a low repeat business potential as students may outgrow the service after they graduate. Now to opportunities, we will focus on the off season travel and global partnerships. With off season travel outside of your major travel times of spring break, fall break, summer break, and Christmas break, we can focus on students taking a break from school or having a gap year, or look at students who are looking to travel while on a study abroad program. Moving on to global partnerships, there is an opportunity to partner with overseas institutions for exchange programs, as well as volunteer organizations that align with NGOs for volunteer tourism opportunities. Finally, we have our threats. The two that we will be focusing on are changing trends and it being a red ocean market. With changing trends, there could be a shift in student preferences towards solo or last minute trip planning. Technology is always advancing, so rapid technological advancements from competitors might render our travel agency if we can't keep up. With it being a red ocean market, there poses some threats such as price wars. With there being established budget travel platforms such as Expedia, Skyscanner, and Airbnb, they could drive prices lower. There could also be smaller margins or potential losses as agencies undercut each other to attract price sensitive students. There is also a limited differentiation, so it will be difficult to stand out in a saturated market where many competitors offer similar services. There will be high marketing costs due to necessary advertising to capture the attention in a crowded market, along with challenges in securing visibility on competitive platforms like Google, Instagram, and TikTok due to high ad costs. We are going to wrap this part of the presentation up with a pestle analysis. Similar to the SWOT, there are two subcategories within each component that are highlighted. These are what we will focus on as we believe they're the most important. Starting off with political, we have student visa policies and travel advisories. With student visa policies, there could be changes in visa requirements for popular destinations, which could impact travel demand along with travel restrictions due to political tension between countries. The other political factor of travel advisories, there could be government issued warnings for specific destinations that could influence travel preferences, and also the possibility of restrictions on certain countries due to political instability. Next, we have economic, focusing on student budget constraints and competition. With student budget constraints, college students are highly price sensitive. Inflation or rising travel costs could limit demand along with currency exchange rates, impacting affordability of international travel. Moving on to competition. With there being other budget friendly airlines and low cost travel agencies, this could create downward pricing pressure. Next, we have social. We'll be focusing on millennial and Gen Z travel trends along with social media influence. Starting with millennial and Gen Z travel trends, there is a strong desire for experiential travel, adventure, and cultural immersion. There is also a preference for group travel, solo backpacking, or unique off the beaten path experiences. Social media has the ability to influence students because they are sucked into travel trends on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. There are also peer recommendations and influencer collaborations driving interest in specific destinations. Moving on to technological, we will focus on platform fluidity and integration with education. Starting with platform fluidity, college students often switch between devices such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops when researching and booking travel. Having a fluid platform ensures users can start a booking on one device and seamlessly continue to finalize on another without disruptions. Having a smooth navigation and intuitive design across platforms reduce friction and make the booking process more enjoyable. With platform fluidity, students will be allowed to share travel itineraries, booking links, or promotions directly from our travel agency website to social media apps and directly to friends or groups. Next, we have integration with education platforms by partnering with universities or institutions for app integration, offering educational and travel packages. Finally, we have legal. We'll be focusing on data privacy regulations and contracts and terms. With data privacy regulations, we will be in compliance with GDPR and other privacy laws, especially when collecting customer data for marketing. Moving on to contracts and terms, there will be a clear and transparent terms for package cancellations or rescheduling. There will also be clearly stated legal requirements for group travel agreements. Thank you. Now I will be passing it on to my colleague, Audrey.
Thank you for that, Trevor. My name is Audrey, and I'm about to take you through the next few slides as we take a closer look at what our service is all about. This includes the unique features, benefits, and core needs it addresses for college students. So, without further ado, let's begin with a brief overview of the service itself and what makes it so impactful for our target audience. So before we get into the service, I want to take a little bit of time to explain where the name Broken Bold originated from and why we chose that to represent our company. I think it's quite clever. The name Broke refers to the reality of tight budgets many college students face, and Bold captures their adventurous spirit and desire to explore the world. So together, Broken Bold, I think perfectly sums up the mission that we have to make exciting travel experiences accessible and hassle free. So, with that, here at Broken Bold, we make travel easy by offering both pre designed and last minute getaways that are both affordable and adventure focused. We recognize the need for spontaneity and value, and so we handle all the details from accommodations to activities so students can enjoy a seamless and worry free experience. We partner with trusted providers. We curate trips that sparks excitement. And we also do all of this while staying budget friendly. In short, we do planning so students can focus on exploring, adventuring, and last but not least, creating long lasting memories. Now that we've covered what Broken Bold is all about, let's take a closer look at the key features, benefits, and core needs that make our service so impactful. Let's first talk about the features. Our travel packages are designed to be budget friendly. This ensures affordability for college students. We also offer last minute availability. This makes it easy for students to plan spontaneous getaways. And of course, our hassle free planning takes care of all the details, from transportation to accommodation, so students can simply enjoy the experience. Now, what does this mean for them? The benefits are clear, I think. Students get to save money while exploring new destinations, experience maximum convenience by eliminating the stress of planning, and embrace spontaneity as they seize the moment with ready to go plans. Finally, our service taps into three core needs: novelty and adventure, fulfilling their desire for fun and exploration; preparedness and versatility, offering flexible and ready to go options; and finally, self sufficiency, empowering students to embark on memorable trips with ease. So, by focusing on these features, benefits, and needs, we ensure that Broken Bold delivers a truly unique and valuable experience for students.
Thank you, Audrey. Hello, everyone. My name is Nick, and today I'll be walking you through the marketing mix for Broken Bold, a student travel agency dedicated to creating unforgettable, affordable adventures for college students. By exploring the five key components: product, price, place, promotion, and service, we'll uncover how our strategy brings spontaneity and affordability together to meet the unique needs of our audience. Let's start with the core of our business, the product. At Broken Bold, we don't just sell travel. We provide curated, last minute travel packages designed specifically for students. Our key deliverables include personalized itineraries that map out the entire trip, ensuring students can focus on the adventure instead of logistics. They also receive tailored digital or printed travel guides packed with trips and essential information. To further enhance their experience, we offer branded keepsakes, such as reusable water bottles or travel journals, because every memorable journey deserves a tangible reminder. These features provide hassle free and budget friendly options, making travel accessible and stress free, so our customers can focus on what matters most: creating memories. Next, let's discuss pricing. Pricing is a critical factor for our student audience. Our travel packages are priced between $250 and $500, depending on the destination and included activities. We use a value-based pricing model to ensure our services remain competitive while highlighting the unique value of last-minute worry-free travel. To make our offerings even more accessible, we provide group discounts and seasonal promotions, like exclusive deals during spring and winter breaks. Students can also opt for flexible payment plans, enabling them to book trips without overextending their budgets. This strategy ensures we're not just affordable, but also inclusive, empowering more students to explore the world. One may ask how we get these experiences into the hands of students. Well, that's where distribution comes in. Our primary channels are digital, a sleek website and mobile app that makes booking effortless. Students can browse, book, and receive itineraries all in one place. Geographically, we start by targeting major college towns across the United States with plans for gradual regional expansion in the future. Additionally, we'll collaborate with partners like budget airlines and hotels or hostels, allowing us to maintain affordability while delivering quality experiences. Our on campus presence through partnerships with student organizations ensures that our brand remains top in mind for our audience. Now, let's talk about how we promote Broken Bowl to students. Our promotional strategy is centered on social media, where our audience spends most of their free time. On Instagram and TikTok, we showcase travel stories, testimonials, and giveaways to inspire and engage. YouTube is our platform for sharing destination guides and trips, while Twitter keeps students informed about flash sales and new destinations. We also collaborate with influencers to amplify our message, adding credibility and reliability to our brand. Beyond digital, we host on campus events and launch referral programs, rewarding students for spreading the word. These efforts ensure that we stay visible and relevant, connecting with students where they are. Next, let's discuss service. Delivering exceptional service is a key differentiator for Broken Bold. Our team includes customer service representatives trained to handle queries with empathy and responsiveness. Travel planners work behind the scenes to tailor each trip, while on the ground coordinators provide real time support during travel. The service journey begins when students first interact with our website or app, guiding them through the seamless booking and preparation. During their trip, our dedicated support ensures that any challenges are addressed promptly. We also focus on moments of truth, those critical touch points where customers form lasting impressions, like smooth bookings and resolving issues with care. To reinforce our service quality, we maintain consistent branding across our website, app, and travel materials, leaving students with a cohesive and professional experience. Lastly, let's discuss the physical evidence, the tangible proof of our commitment to quality. Our website and app are designed to be intuitive and visually engaging, reflecting our brand's adventurous yet professional identity. Travel kits, which include destination guides and essentials, offer students a sense of preparedness and care. Additionally, our branded material, such as uniforms for coordinators and thank you notes post travel, further enhances trust and loyalty. We ensure that our team is well trained in skills like empathy and reliability so that every customer interaction leaves a positive, lasting impression. This attention to detail solidifies Broken Bold's reputation as a trusted student travel partner. In summary, Broken Bold's marketing mix is designed to create memorable travel experiences for students while prioritizing affordability, convenience, and exceptional service. Through thoughtful product design, strategic pricing, wide reach distribution, impactful promotion, and outstanding service, we are redefining how students explore the world. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for that, Nick. That was an excellent breakdown of the marketing mix. You touched base on so many good topics. Now let's jump into the market segmentation. Welcome to our breakdown of the market segmentations for Broken Bold Student Travel Agency. Today we'll dive into the key student demographics and their preferences so we can understand how to target them effectively. Let's start with the demographic segmentation, the foundation of any market strategy. First, we consider demographics. Our primary audience is 18 to 25 years old, college and university students, many on a tight budget, rely on allowances or part-time jobs, so affordability is crucial. They're mostly found in urban areas or college towns, giving us a clear idea of where to focus our efforts. Next, let's explore psychographics. Students are more than just their age or income. They have unique lifestyles and interests. Some crave adrenaline packed adventures, others are drawn to cultural exploration, and many simply want budget friendly escapes. By understanding their personalities, we can create experiences that truly resonate with them. Behavior is key. We've identified patterns like last minute travelers who need quick solutions, seasonal travelers tied to school breaks, and first time travelers seeking guided experiences. Recognizing these habits let us tailor our offers to match how students book and experience trips. Geographic factors play an enormous role. Some students prefer domestic trips due to budget constraints, while others dream of international adventures. Then there's the staycation crowd, opting for affordable local escapes. Geography shapes both where and how students want to travel. That concludes the market segmentation. Now I'd like to pass over the speaking to my friend, colleague, and hopefully future business venture partner, Audrey, with competitive analysis.
All right, this is once again Audrey, and I'm about to introduce the competitive analysis, which is a crucial step in understanding where a business stands in the marketplace. This helps us identify what makes us unique, where we excel, and how we can improve to better meet the needs of our target audience. By analyzing both the direct and indirect competitors, we gain valuable insights into what students are looking for in their travel experiences and how we can offer even greater value. So, the next few slides will dive into this analysis. First, we'll take a look at our direct and indirect competitors to see how they operate and what they offer. We'll then examine the key comparison criteria that matter most to our target audience. And finally, we'll wrap this up with a detailed comparison matrix that highlights how Broken Bold stands out as the ultimate choice for college students. Let's look on the left hand side at our direct competitors first. These are companies that cater to budget conscious young travelers, particularly of the college student age. First, we have Student Universe. They offer exclusive discounts on flights, accommodations, and tours through partnerships with over 80 airlines. Next, we have Kontiki Tours. They specialize in affordable worldwide group travel experiences for those of the age between 18 and 35. They combine adventure and social interaction. And next, we have Kayak for Students. They help travelers under 26 find the cheapest flights through their comparison tools. So while these competitors focus on affordability and convenience, we stand out by offering fully pre designed, spontaneous getaways that eliminate the stress in planning and provide tailored adventures. While not directly competing with us, these platforms address similar needs in different ways, appealing to budget conscious and adventurous travelers. On the right hand side, we're looking at our indirect competitors. First, we have Airbnb. They provide a self booking platform for affordable lodging accommodations. This is ideal for those seeking flexible and personalized stays. Next, we have Greyhound. On the other hand, Greyhound caters to travelers looking for last minute, low cost transportation, making it a popular choice for spontaneous, budget friendly getaways. And finally, we have couch surfing, which connect travelers with local hosts, offering free accommodations, fostering cultural exchange and community-focused travel. These services, they meet some of the needs we address, but they require more effort and planning from the traveler, unlike our all-in-one stress-free packages designed specifically for students. I've highlighted here the key priorities of our target audience when choosing a travel service. College students value stress free travel, meaning they just want simple, all in one solution that eliminates the hassle of planning. They also seek adventuring with unique and exciting experiences that fit their spontaneous and adventurous spirit. Being budget conscious is another very top priority, as affordability is crucial for students managing tight finances. And finally, they need last minute booking options, allowing them to plan spur the moment getaways without stress. These four priorities guide how our services are designed and how we differentiate ourselves in the market. Looking here at our matrix, you'll see that we focus on our direct competitors, and that's because they cater to the same audience, but they still fall short in delivering the seamless and spontaneous travel experiences that students seek. Student Universe, for example, heavily emphasizes flight discounts, leaving students to independently piece together their accommodations, their activities, and even their transportation, which can add, as you can imagine, unnecessary stress. Kontiki Tours, While offering adventurous group tours, this still is less appealing to students looking for flexibility, as their pre planned, structured itineraries don't really accommodate spontaneous travel. And finally, Kayak for Students, they're another flight focused program platform, but providing budget friendly options with no support for creating a full travel experience, leaving much of the planning burden on the traveler. What sets us here at Broken Bold apart is our ability to deliver an effortless travel experience. We go beyond offering just flights or just pre-packaged tours by providing fully curated trips that cover every single detail. These details are designed with spontaneity and adventurous spirit of students in mind. Our service simplifies travel. It gives students the freedom to focus on enjoying their journey rather than focusing on worrying about the logistics, making us an ideal choice for this audience.
Hello, my name is Garino. I'm here to talk about our product positioning matrix. Now, product positioning matrix is a strategic visual tool that compares a product to its competitors based on two key dimensions. So, over the course of the next two slides, I'm going to talk about the two key dimensions we've chosen to discuss and then see how our product is positioned based on those two key dimensions within the market. So for our product positioning matrix, target segment, college students, the two dimensions we used for positioning was first price. Price is extremely important for any college student trying to plan on a budget, trying to plan a trip, whether that's internationally or domestically. Price is of the utmost importance. And two, adventure, right? So adventure, we see it as the ability to book last minute. You may see a text come into the group chat saying, "Hey, 2 days from now, want to go to Bourbon Street for Mardi Gras," or "Hey, who wants to go to South Beach?" Right? Having that ability to have these last minute bookings is really spontaneous and adventurous. This puts Broken Bold Student Travel Agency in a pretty unique position in a sense of being able to have this budget friendly travel agency while also being able to have all of these options for any last minute bookings for these college students who in all honesty don't really plan well for this kind of thing, and that's why we're here, and this is why we are better than, or we're positioned better than our competitors because they aren't able to meet the needs of our customers. So here is our positioning map based on our two key positioning dimensions. So we have price as the X and adventure as the Y axis. So as you can see here, our travel agency Broken Bold has the lowest price out of any of our competitors. Our competitors being Booking Holdings, Expedia Group, and Airbnb. We have the most affordable price, and we have the highest amount of adventure, just based on our ability to book last minute. After looking at all the numbers, being able to plot this chart, right? So just able to visualize where our travel agency, Broken Bold, is positioned within this market. I'd say we're positioned really nicely, being able to have the most affordable travel packages while also being the most adventurous.
Hi, my name is Janaea, and today I will be going over the marketing plan purpose to address how our Broke and Bold student travel agency will achieve our company goals through marketing. The mission of Broken Boat Student Travel Agency is to establish our agency as a go to travel service for college students by achieving specific and measurable goals during our launch. Within the first month, we aim to attract at least 1,000 inquiries from interested students and to convert 500 of those into confirmed bookings. To accomplish this, we will implement targeted marketing campaigns designed to resonate with budget conscious students, build strategic partnerships with universities to access key audiences, and engage students through compelling social media outreach. These combined efforts will ensure a strong initial customer base and create a foundation for sustained growth. Furthermore, we will enhance brand awareness by reaching 10,000 students across key campuses through promotional events, digital advertising, and influencer collaborations. This is expected to drive a 20% increase in web traffic within the first 2 months, positioning Broken Bold as a trusted and preferred travel agency for students.
Thank you so much for summarizing the purpose of our marketing plan. Now I'd like to touch base on the barriers to our success with this business venture. As we venture into a highly competitive space, it's crucial to address two significant barriers to success: stability and fear. Stability pertains to our ability to ensure consistency in delivering quality travel experiences, especially as a new brand competing against well established players like Expedia and Airbnb. Customers may worry whether our budget-friendly approach compromises quality. Additionally, fear factors such as hidden costs, unreliable bookings, or the general risk of choosing an unfamiliar brand may deter potential clients from engaging with Broken Bold. To counter these concerns, we plan to emphasize trust-building initiatives. For instance, offering a satisfaction guarantee or refund policy can help alleviate fears. Testimonials and early adopter reviews will serve as social proof of our service reliability. Partnerships with trusted universities, organizations will lend us credible and ensure stability. Together, these strategies are designed to strengthen customer confidence in our offerings. The second major category of barriers revolves around implementation challenges. Firstly, like many startups, we face capital constraints that limit our ability to invest heavily in marketing and operational scaling. Finding the right distribution partners who align with our focus on budget friendly, student centered travel packages may present obstacles. The intense competition within the OTA market means we must continuously differentiate ourselves from larger players who have significantly more resources. To overcome these challenges, we plan to explore alternative funding sources, such as microloans or grants for startups in travel and education. For distribution, we aim to collaborate with niche providers who share our mission of affordability and adventurous travel. Finally, we'll double down on our unique selling points: sustainability, spontaneous, and affordability, to carve out a distinct identity in this crowded market. Now I'd like to pass it on to my friend and colleague to go over market research.
Thank you, Kyle, for addressing our barriers to success. I will now go over our market research, the methods that we plan to use for conducting our market research, and our findings. To effectively target students aged 18 to 25, we analyze their demographics, psychographics, and behaviors. This audience includes both urban and rural students with varying access to traveling opportunities. Most students face financial limitations, relying on part time jobs, financial aid, or parental support, which underscores the importance of affordability in our offerings. Their values center on personal growth, cultural authenticity, and sustainability, with motivations for travel ranging from adventure and relaxation to cultural experiences and socializing. Students often rely on peer recommendations and spontaneous decisions, making convenience and simplicity essential in our trip planning process. They predominantly seek travel information on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and booking sites. While group travel with friends is a favorite choice, many are also exploring the independence of solo travel. These insights will guide our marketing strategy, ensuring Broke and Bold delivers meaningful, affordable, and accessible travel experiences tailored to this audience. Our comprehensive analysis reveals key insights into both direct and indirect competitors, as well as current industry trends. Direct competitors like Student Universe and Kontiki offers curated travel packages, but often at a higher price points than students prefer, making affordability a competitive advantage for Broken Bold. Indirect competitors, including budget airlines and travel applications, cater to independent planners but lack the personalized full service experience we provide. Evaluating competitors show that pricing, diverse offerings, and responsive customer service are critical to attracting and retaining customers. Market trends indicate a growing demand for ecotourism and adventure travel, aligning perfectly with our target audience values. Technology, especially mobile apps, play a pivotal role in trip planning, emphasizing the need for an intuitive, mobile friendly booking platform. Students perceive our value in affordability, ease of use, and meaningful travel experiences. To connect effectively, we will prioritize engagement on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube while leveraging strategic partnerships with universities and student influencers to amplify our reach and build trust. Our market research leverages multiple methods to gain a deep understanding of the industry and student travel behavior. By analyzing industry reports, competitor websites, and online feedback, we assess market size, growth potential, and industry benchmarks. Surveying targeting college students provide quantitative data on their travel preferences and budgets, while focusing groups offer qualitative insights into their expectations, motivations, and reactions to Broke and Bold's branding and rewards program. Social media monitoring on platforms like Instagram and TikTok help us to identify trends, key influencers, and audience sentiment, ensuring our campaigns resonate effectively. Additionally, mystery shopping uncovers the strengths and weaknesses of competitor customer experiences, guiding the development of a superior service strategy. These insights enable us to tailor our offerings, validate demand, and craft marketing messages that align with student values and expectations, positioning Broken Bold as a leader in student travel.
It's Audrey one last time to introduce our implementation schedule and structured timeline that we've planned for a successful launch and beyond. This will highlight the critical phases leading up to our launch date, as well as the key milestones in the months that will follow. By breaking this process into clear stages, we ensure a seamless rollout and a strong foundation for long term growth. So let's walk through the details of how this schedule sets us up for success. Starting with month one, we're focused on a soft launch where we conduct initial testing with a small group of users to gather feedback and identify any issues. Month two is about making refinements and finalizing preparations, ensuring our platform and processes are ready to go. In month three, here we're dedicated to addressing trends and feedback from testing, so we enter launch day with absolute confidence. On December 23rd, 2024, we officially launch. Following this launch, we'll have a 2 week focused marketing engagement period where we'll roll out with heavy promotions, including social media campaigns, email marketing, and outreach to student organizations to generate awareness and bookings. Afterward, we'll shift into a 5 week post launch follow up period to track key milestones like inquiries, bookings, and customer satisfaction. Longer term, we aim to sell 1,200 packages, launch a rewards program within the first 3 months, and see 30% of customers return for their second booking within 6 months. This timeline ensures a structured approach to both launching and sustaining our success.